Right, hi lads and lasses, and welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. It's been a long time no see. You've probably already realised this, but quite a lot of the videos you've seen over the last, well, it's probably now 6 months, more or less. I've done very little coaching. I've done very little to do with darts, apart from, like I say, rehashing. I've been going out on a Sunday and basically just enjoying my life. For the simple reason is I've got a medical condition that we've got to see whether it can be sorted out and how it can be sorted out. A few people in my inner circle know all about it, but not many people know all about it. I can't tell you what it is today because I'm waiting for an MRI scan, and as we know, the same with the NHS. Don't matter what's happening at the moment, you've got to wait ages and ages for it, so I haven't even got the appointment to come through yet. I've had some initial tests, etc, etc. It's not cancer, so don't worry about that. Don't think that I'm thinking I'm suffering with terminal cancer or anything like that. It's not quite that bad, but it is pretty bad. That's why I haven't been doing any videos. I've been told to take it easy, and you probably noticed on a lot of the old videos my breathing was very bad. If you actually listen, and it was something that I didn't even notice myself, my breathing was very bad, and it just got to a point where you know there's something wrong, and I knew there was something wrong for a long time, but you know what us blokes are like. You try and make every excuse under the sun for it, and until you get to that point where you've got no choice but to go and see the doctor. And it got to that point, and I went and seen the doctor, and they spotted it straight away. They spotted there was something wrong straight away, and then it's just got a fair bit worse from there. Not worse as in my condition, but the diagnosis has got worse. So until I get an MRI scan, I won't know how severe it is and what the remedy is going to be, whether it's going to be operations or whatever it is. Anyway, enough of that. So now hopefully you're all squaring up to speed with that. What I'm going to talk about today is eye dominance. I've had so much recently, because obviously I've still been doing my social media. Everybody will know that. I've been about on Facebook and Twitter and places like that, because I just have to sit at my laptop and tap away at it, or on my phone. So that don't put me under any stress anyway, because I don't let people put me under stress. However, a lot of this subject has come up quite a lot again recently. I had a look back in the archives to see if I could find a video, because I know I've addressed this subject on a couple of occasions, but I couldn't find it. It must be in one of the episodes of a Chuck and a Chat from a long time ago. So what I've decided to do is come on, do a load of waffling today, and go through this eye dominance perception. The reason why I call it a perception is I do not believe that it exists. People say that they're eye dominant, and the only time where they say that the same eye dominance is the same hand that they throw with is if they come from underneath their eye or to one side of it. The reason being is, as you know, everything that I do is common sense. What I call common sense. It is to me because of my background. Now, if you say to me, I throw my right hand and I'm left eye dominant, I will say to you straight away, have you got a medical condition? No, I've just done this test on myself and I've decided that I'm eye dominant on one side or the other. This is my little theory on it, and just have a think about it and think whether this makes sense to you. Right, people say that they're left eye dominant and they throw with the right. Little bit of a test for me, right? If you put your right hand over your right eye like that, you tell me which eye is dominant. Which is the only eye that you can see with? It's your left eye, innit? So your left eye is dominating your right eye because your right eye is blind. What is the difference between, let me get a dart, what's the difference between doing that and, I'll do it for the right-handers, doing that? You tell me what the difference is between doing that to throw your darts and doing that, putting your hand in front of your eye and blocking your eye with your hand. There's no difference whatsoever. So the people who are saying that they're right-handed, so they throw with the right hand, but the left eye dominant, I can virtually say 99.9% of the time, unless they've got a medical or let's say an optical problem with their eyes, it's because you're blocking your vision. And that's why the Dynamite Dave way comes from the side of the face here. so you can actually see all of the dartboard with both your eyes. And none of my players ever claim that they're eye dominant in it either way. For the simple reason is, and a lot of them, when they've come in for the first coaching session and they've actually been throwing from in front of their eye, have said to me, I'm left eye dominant. If they're right-handed, it's always left eye dominant. If they're left-handed, it's always right eye dominant, unless they do this. Because there's a few players that do this, and what they do is they say, I'm right-handed and I'm right eye dominant. But he's not right eye dominant. What he's doing is he's putting his frigging right hand over his left eye. That's what he's doing. So he's coming from here and he's going across to here, so he's blocking his vision in his left eye and then throwing from there. So obviously is what he thinks or she thinks is eye dominant. But eye dominant, I believe, is a fallacy. So that's my little theory on eye dominance. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this video here. I'm feeling a lot better. I've got to say I'm on medication now and I feel a hell of a lot better than I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making some new videos for you. I've got a load of darts that are on eBay, so if you want to get over onto eBay to support the channel, what I'm going to do and all is, now I've started making videos again and I'm feeling a little bit more energetic and a little bit more with it. I'll put the other ones in, the old ones that I'm thinking that I'm re-editing, I'll shove them in between as well, so hopefully it'll keep the flow going. But what I'm going to do from this point onwards is go back to the way that it used to be. So for everybody who buys something off me off eBay, buys something directly off me, contributes to the channel by sending me a tip or anything like that, there's loads of different ways you can do it. Just get in touch with me. It's for everything, every £1 that you put into Dynamite Dave, you will get a slip in the monthly prize draw. Now I still owe people, there's loads of people who put it in for, I think it was January the last time I did it, so obviously we're now like 5 months on from that. But I've still got all that information. So all those people will go into the first month's draw, which will be next month. So it'll be June. So on June the 25th, there'll be a draw, a big draw, and hopefully, if there's quite a few people contributing between now and then, as I always do, I'll spend virtually every penny on the prizes. So I've got loads of darts that are up on eBay. So if you want any darts, if you want any practice sheets, the new 2023 ones are out on my eBay. There's a link to it down here, so dead easy, go on to there, or go on to eBay and just type in David John L 123. If you type in David John L 123, all as one word, then I will come up and you'll be able to see all my stuff. Right, so thanks for watching the video, lads and lasses. Don't forget, you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. Take care of yourselves, and always, 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 toe to the hockey. Oh, and lads and lasses, if you think there's something wrong with you, go and see your doctor. Whatever you do, don't drag it out and drag it out and drag it out like I did. Because all it means that was, if I'd have gone, when I first realised that there was something wrong, it probably just would have been tablets. But now I'm probably going to have an operation. So, listen, if there's something wrong with you, go and see the doctor. Alright, take care. Toe to the hockey.